All right.
All right, everybody ready? This is Scream All About It podcast, episode 2.
We're,
And
we're starting the drunken disorderly files, I think is what we're gonna call it. I like how there's a nice ring to it.
yeah, just as long as it's not drunken disorderly police files.
Well, that'll be for another set of episodes. We'll talk about your hellion days if you want to.
We'll come into that at a later date and time.
So stay tuned, folks. We'll get into it.
Oh yeah, there's millions and millions of hellion stories.
All right, inaugural shot. Not inaugural. Just,
inaugural shot. We're gonna take our normal shot since
Do a little shot first.
for our
You're
episode.
in front, I'm in back, just like last time. Unless you swapped them around.
No. All right. Now we're going to start off this episode talking about the first song on the CD.
Yeah, on the album Drunken Disorderly.
Yep.
Down here, in the bottom right for y'all, Drunken Disorderly, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, Pandora. If it's online, streaming service, whatever, we're there.
Yeah.
Go listen to it. We worked hard on that album.
Oh yeah. Worked really hard.
Yeah.
And got really loaded.
Yeah.
Every song tells a story, and every one of ours had something to do with being a little loaded or being a little disorderly or,
Yeah.
hence the name of the album, Drunken Disorderly.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to start off with the first song on the album, Third Time's the Charm. That's one that I wrote. Lyrics, music. On that one, I actually play the drums on it.
Yeah, and he is a multi-talented musician. He sings, he plays guitar, plays bass, plays the drums, plays keyboards, and I do believe he's got a banjo at home.
I do. That occasionally gets plucked on whenever I'm feeling real redneck,
Yeah, I want to get him on a mandolin and see where he really can go, or even one of those double-necked. I seen just not too long ago this chick playing a double-necked violin that was amped up. Yeah, man, and she was playing the intro to. She was playing Eruption on it.
How the fuck?
Yeah, on a double-neck violin. She had it amped up and it had some distortion and stuff behind it, and she was.
But how does it have two bows, or how does she?
No,
does
she
swap
just
between two necks.
Yeah, it's just like playing a double neck guitar. She plays one and then plays the other. It wasn't she wasn't tripping on both of them.
I was gonna say
Because I'd have been like, oh, I know that's fake. You ain't gonna do that. No.
Milli Vanilli over here.
Oh yeah.
All right, third time's a charm.
Well, let me ask you a few questions.
Yeah. You take charge on this one.
All right. Hey, when he brought the song to me, I was like, oh man, that's really cool riffs and stuff. And then he was like, I got some ideas for the lyrics and stuff. So tell me where the lyrics came from.
It comes from what was going on in my life at the time. I mean, I was doing, I was, getting ready for the move and everything down to Florida, the very brief move down to Florida. I'm back, y'all, back in Mississippi, as mentioned the last episode. And I was going through a lot of emotions at the time, and I was drinking a little bit more than I should, and I was dwelling on negative thoughts, and there was a lot of other things going on, personal stuff, and I wasn't feeling too great about myself, about some stuff, and I wanted to use the song as like a way to be able to vent some of that stuff out, a way to vent frustration, worries, anxiety. There was a lot of emotions around the end of last year, And I mean, like the first verse, every night in my bedroom, waiting on word from you. I don't know just how long it's been. I'll pull up the song. That's what I'll do. I'll pull up the song. I'll play, a part, and I'll explain what it's about.
All right, there you go.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna start from the top. We'll just do that, just like on the intro. Little. Got the iPad here with the album pulled up. Has the little fade in with the vocals. Which
I love the way he did this. The fade in on this was just phenomenal. It just.
Yeah, I reversed the audio to put reverb on it, and then reverb and delay and a bunch of other. Just jumbled it all up and then reversed it back. That way, all of it would just the reverb would fade it in instead of trail it like reverb and delay normally do.
Oh yeah.
Then the dual lead here. The higher harmony is neck pickup, the lower harmony is bridge pickup. Just have different sounds each voice. So that part, like I said before, every night in my bedroom, waiting on word from you. I don't know just how long it's been.
And we've all been there,
Yeah, we've all been there. We have somebody that we're thinking about, and sometimes it feels a little one-sided. You're putting in more effort than the other person.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Everybody's been there. I mean, hey, been there a million times.
Yeah, it happens,
Yeah.
and I was kind of there myself. So I was like, okay, well, I want to write a song about this kind of around this idea. And so I opened the first verse with it. Go ahead and establish what this song is about. Let's see what the next line is. Getting hammered by myself ain't too good for nobody's head. No more reason to waste away for nothing.
And that's just self-explanatory. I mean, how many times have we all just sat there and got hammered by ourselves thinking about a past relationship and what I should have did. Oh, I should have did this. I should have did that. What have we?
Yeah, miss 100% of the chances you don't take, whatever the shots you don't take, whatever the saying is. Same thing. Yeah, just and of course, being self-conscious about it, it's not good for your health.
No.
It's not, but you still do it anyways because it's just a way to kind of forget stuff and just pass out on the floor, wake up the next morning, and do it all over again.
Yeah. You either forget it or get pissed off, and then you can't do nothing about it because you're too hammered, so you just fall out.
You just fall out. Yeah. That's how it goes whenever you're in that kind of headspace,
Oh yeah.
All right, and then it goes to the bridge next. So take the time, put yourself together, yourself off the floor. You can't just not care at all whatsoever, or you can beg for more. And that part was kind of like, I wanted to have, the verse be kind of like the first verse, like setting the stage, like I said. But then you have two choices. Take the time, put yourself together, or you can just care not at all whatsoever, or you can beg for more. You have two choices, waste away or pick yourself back up and keep going.
Oh yeah. Because we all have done that. We're like, you can either say, oh, damn, I'm gonna jump in there and do it again, or damn it, I'm gonna get mad and say to hell with this.
I'm pretty sure everybody out there knows somebody who did not put themselves together and they just waste away, and they're off doing their own thing if they're still there, And it's a choice you have to make yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's a choice to do better or falter.
Yep. Stand up and fight it, or just go with it. It's those decisions in life that we all go through.
Mm-hmm.
Some of us make the wrong ones. I've been there a million times. So
then when the chorus comes in, when you're when you're feeling lonely, waiting on someone to call, I can take you there. I'll play it and then I'll explain it after. It's kind of like once you get yourself back on your feet, you're getting yourself back out there, getting back on the market, you know, looking for somebody else.
Yep.
You can't just dwell on, you know, past situations, past relationships or anything and just continue to stay. I mean, you said it, the way how you said it, I like how you put it, you know, you can't just stay mad about it and then that be it.
Yeah.
You gotta move on, you gotta get up back on your feet.
Oh yeah, it's just all, you know, just that motivation, you know, whether it's a negative motivation that keeps you motivated or a positive motivation, you got to figure out which way you want to go. And me, so many times I always took the negative, and it didn't work out. So, but I still wound up in the same place, either with the person miserable or without the person and having a good time and moving on to the next situation.
Yeah, that's just, you know, that's life.
Oh,
that's pretty much all the songs on the album is.
It's just life experiences.
Life experiences, that's life.
I mean, you know, it's just all something that we, you know, everybody goes through. You know, hey, so we just try to relate it to everybody out there too. You know, so so it ain't just something that, you know, that just, you know, not to put down country or anything. A lot of the new country is really upbeat and tempo stuff, but the old country stuff would like, my old lady left me, my dog pissed in my boot. I put my foot in and then I got a soaking ass foot before, you know, so, you know, you never, it was always negative on the old country stuff.
Yeah, a lot of it was negative.
So, you know, and a lot of the modern music and stuff, and you know, and even songs over the year, you know, it's just all relative stuff that we all go through, you know, and that's all it is. Just a good life experience that you know, just we try to relate to everybody. We don't try to relate to one person. We try to relate to everybody, you know, because you know everybody's been through some turmoil. Good, bad, up and down, it don't matter. You know, you just been through it. So you know, you just, and you gotta just keep on pushing forward. You know, that's the whole deal. In my opinion, on whenever I listen to this song, that's what it pushes me to just keep pushing forward, no matter.
That's what the song's about. Yeah.
No matter what brick wall you run into, bounce off of it and open the door and go on through the door.
I mean, it's the old saying, third time's the charm.
Oh, absolutely.
And then the next part of the chorus. Part of that is self-explanatory, you know. Let's get out of here and turn out the lights.
Oh yeah. you know. I've heard it a million times, and I'm sure everybody else has. Best way to get over one is put another one under you, but a lot of times that don't work.
Yeah.
I'll just be honest with you. A lot of times that don't work. You know, you still the next morning you're like, what the hell did I do?
Yeah.
You know, no. And that's what I love about this. You know, you tried it once, you tried it twice. Hell, third time we gotta be able to make it this time.
Third time's a charm tonight.
No matter if it's the 30th time or the 300th time.
As long as it's got a 3 in it, this song applies.
That's right.
All right. And then there's a little break in the next verse.
And yeah, that high vocal right there.
Yeah,
that high vocal right there. That, you know, he was asked on the podcast we were on before, you know, where did that come from?
Oh, the radio show, yeah.
Yeah, why did you do that?
Shout out to Dale.
And he was like, just because you can. and I say the same thing. Yeah, why did you do that? Just because you can. And he was
I gotta have something to, you know, show my kids or whatever. It's like, yeah, look at me, I was a badass back in the day. I wasn't always, you know, old and fat.
Oh, thanks for the reference.
Don't even do that. Come on, you know.
No, I'm just joking.
fucker.
With he knows I don't give a damn. I'm old and fat and have a good time doing it.
Oh man, but yeah, it was that, but also it was like waking up the next morning. It's like maybe it wasn't such a good idea. Like you said,
Yeah.
it's like the same thing. That's the
Yeah,
wake
yeah.
up, open your eyes, like yeah.
Oh, oh yeah.
Yeah, little-
Yeah, that scream was for that that the one you wanted to chew your arm off to get away from.
It's like, oh shit, I don't remember. Oof. That does not look like the person I went home with. Damn, let the liquor do
You know,
the
but that
talking.
gives you that reference back to that old country song. Went home at 2 with a 10, woke up at 10 with a 2.
I haven't heard that.
I don't know what the name of the song is. I'm sure a million people out there do, but I remember that line out of it. I couldn't remember nothing else, and I was like, you know what? Been there, done that.
Been there, done that. God, all right, moving on to the second verse.
Okay, yeah.
So grab your keys and grab your coat. Shift in the tide of gold. Pedal down, wind in your hair. Head somewhere you don't know.
Yeah, that's usually the next morning after you wake up with that too. Yeah. But honestly, no, I was just joking around. But no.
I mean, that's pretty fucking close. It's just I was putting that was more of like most people when they're going through like stressful stuff, relationship wise, whatever. You know, everybody's been in a car once with someone going through a breakup and they're flying 130 down the highway.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, I really miss her. You know. And you
Yep.
steadily watch the speedometer going up and going up. It's like, you good, dude? You know, that. Grab your keys, grab your coat, shift into drive, and go. But then it also
Pedal down, wind in your hair.
head somewhere you don't know. But that was also like, I also wanted to have like a double meaning, as you know, was like part of the going back to the pick yourself off the floor sort of thing, picking up where the first verse
Yeah.
ended. Excuse me. Ooh, carbonation. Picking up where the first verse took off as like to pick yourself off the floor. I guess that's the bridge technically, but
Yeah.
put yourself together, grab your keys, grab your coat, go out there, put yourself back on the market and start looking. Head
That's
somewhere
right.
you don't know.
That's right. Get on away from what you're what
What you're used to.
what brought you down, what
Yeah.
put you in that spot. Go somewhere new. Go try something different. Go get out of that comfort zone and get out there and just have a blast, have fun. you
Or at
know?
least go to a different bar.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Second half, second verse.
Let's go for alcohol.
I guess it is a bar.
Make a move. Talk to a man. Don't
Last call for alcohol is 2 hours away. You just got to the bar, you got time, but just because you got time doesn't mean you got an excuse to slack. Make a move.
Yep.
Talk to her, man. Don't you make her wait.
That's right. Yeah, get on out there and see what's next. see if you can get that 29th time.
And then back around to the bridge again.
So take your time, put yourself together, get yourself off the floor. You can just not care at all whatsoever, or you can bet for more.
Back to chorus. Same thing as we said before.
Oh yeah.
Waiting on someone to call. I can take you there, let me take you there tonight.
Now here comes the fun part.
Oh, the fun part. Swing time.
The way you move is driving me crazy. I'll make my move, don't care how long it takes me.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Down to shots, let the liquor do the talking.
That's the only way to go.
I want you to spend all of your night with me.
Pretty self-explanatory. Like we said on the last part, the second verse. You find that one girl.
Now,
Who's driving me crazy.
and as far as this part, this change up in the song,
Yeah, the swing
everybody
part.
does your basic, you do your verse, you do your bridge, you do your choruses, and then
Yep.
and then you run on through, and it's the same thing repetitively. We wanted something different when Dom came up with this when we were sitting talking about need something just to kind of throw it differently, and Dom was like, "How about a swing groove in here?" I was like, "Yeah, man, that would be really cool." And then he come up with this little. I was like, "Oh yeah, that'll get us right in there. It just changes it completely up, makes it completely a new song for
Yeah, and it's
For
pretty
about-
seamless
for about
too. It
45
fits
seconds.
Right in.
yeah, and it is just so much. It was like it was supposed to be in that spot.
Yeah, it makes itself right at home.
Yeah. It wasn't nothing that was, a lot of songs you could see people put stuff in there and it seems like it's kind of forced. It don't really fit. That was just whenever he did it, I was like, man, I just got to groove myself. It just every time when I'm playing the song, I'm over here. I've got that swing groove going. The rest of the song, I'm over here, more a little more rocking. When that part comes, it just puts me in a whole different groove. I'm like, oh yeah, this is just it's just I don't know, music just different styles of music and thing. Whenever you just threw them, whenever they work together,
Yep.
whenever they're thrown together and forced together, it don't, it's like, it's okay, but that was it was like it was supposed to be there, and then the groove on it was it just takes it to a whole different level,
Mm-hmm.
It's to me it's so phenomenal on the arrangement of the song.
Yeah.
Because you would you're listening to this song, if you first time you ever listen to the song and you're hearing this groove and you're hearing the rocking part of the song, you're like, oh yeah, man, this is pretty bad. And then all of a sudden the groove comes in there and you're like, whoa, where did that come from?
Pulling you along with us behind the truck.
Oh yeah, because if you ain't gonna jump in and ride, we gonna drag you with us.
And there are a lot of songs out there. I'm sure you can picture a few, play a few in your head, the upstairs jukebox, where they have a change and it doesn't quite fit right, but they went ahead and kept it in anyways. And it's like they could have done that better, like at least a better transition to that part. But no, this is smooth as butter going into that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was just and when he was like, well, what do you think about this? I was like, oh yeah, that just fits. I mean it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you come see us live, you'll see me when we play this song. I'm over there on the side. I'm in my own groove. When we hit this part, I'm over there dancing and stuff. And I'm not a dancer. But our music
Maybe
really.
a lover, but you ain't no dancer. A little helter skelter for you guys. But yeah, that's my favorite part of the song, and we haven't even gotten to the solo yet. You know, most guitar players, oh yeah, my favorite part's the solo. You get to jerk yourself off on the guitar. No, I like this part, the little swing part. It's more moody.
Yeah,
It pulls people in. Like, ooh, wait, they changed something.
Yeah. Wow, where'd that come from?
Yeah.
That was the first thing that whenever we record, after he showed it to me and then we recorded, I was like, man, that just sucks you right in there. And it just goes in so seamlessly, like it, like we've had a 1,000 years of training to make this song work this way, and it's just like, all right, well, what do you think about this? Bam. smack me in the face, I'm good to go.
And speaking of changes, we got another change going into this next part, the solo. So we're gonna pick it up from where we just took off.
All right.
Key change down to D. Some more screams. Just outtakes. I felt like keeping.
Oh yeah. That.
We're gonna put them in the solo. Fuck it. Before we get back into the last chorus, all of the solos on this album, all 7 songs, my solo parts, I had, like, demos tracked just so we have an idea of where the song's gonna go whenever we were recording rhythm tracks and drums, bass on, and then later vocals. I didn't go back and re-record all of these solos until pretty late in production, and I did all of them in one morning. It was like 7:30 in the morning to like 9:30 in the morning one Friday, because I had to head out to Atlanta for a film shoot. I was doing acting stuff at the time, which, I mean, I'd love for you guys to see that stuff, but it's not out yet, and I can't say any more. But I was out in Atlanta filming stuff. I was acting, and I was running out of time to get this shit done. So I was like, all right, well, this is my morning. I'm gonna go ahead and record all of these solos, and that was pretty much all the solos were 1 or 2 takes.
Yeah. That was what was so phenomenal when we did the songs back. Life Storm and Sunshine When It Rains.
Oh, the old demos, yeah.
Yeah, the old demos when we recorded them back a couple years ago. I was like, what you got worked up for the solos when we were recording, after we were recording them, listening to them, kind of putting it together. He was like, I got a couple of ideas, and I was like, I said, you ain't got nothing worked up for it? He said, I got some ideas in my mind. I'm just gonna throw at it and see how it feels, and 2 takes, and he was like, I'll pick one of those 2, and I was like, and either one of them would have been phenomenal. I was like, damn, and that was just in your brain, you never put it down on the guitar or nothing. And he was like, no.
No, it's all improvised. It's more raw. There's more emotion when you improvise it. If it's something that's written out, it doesn't feel right.
And then whenever we recorded this, everything was the same. I was like, it was just 2 takes, and I was like, okay, and that's how, I mean, honestly, that's how when we recorded the stuff, 2 takes on my rhythm guitar, on my clean guitar, 2 takes on my distorted guitar, 2 takes on his clean, 2 takes,
Yeah.
Everything was just 2 takes. On vocals, it was 2 takes. And
It was 3 takes on vocals. I had both of us. We would sing the song 3 times, and we just pick the best parts out of those 3 takes and call it good. Try to keep it raw while we still had emotion behind it. If you do it more than 3 takes, it gets kind of, you get used to it and you start overthinking shit, and it doesn't turn out as good.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Yeah.
Because you keep on, you can beat a dead horse.
Yeah.
But he still ain't gonna get up and run.
And I was very adamant about, no auto-tune, no quantizing anything, just running with the live tracks. And, as long as the drums and bass are recorded to a metronome, everything else is fine,
Yeah.
Then we got the 2 choruses, and then the song's it. So I'll play the rest of the song, and we can talk about it afterwards.
All right.
When you're feeling lonely, waiting on someone to call, I can take you there. Let me take you there tonight. I wanna get you out of your seat, move, trade somebody here.
That's where we want everybody at. We want to get you out of your seat, get you rocking with us.
We even come down there to where you're sitting.
That's right.
Units for a reason.
If you ain't gonna get out of your seat, we gonna come down there and get you jamming with us and get you out of your seat.
I'll come play a solo 2 feet from your face.
That's right. I'll come play some rhythm right beside you. I know you won't be able to dance with me, so you know, because my grooves are a different way of dancing.
We're baritones. Anyways, that's Third Time's a Charm, the first song on our album, Drunken Disorderly. It's down here in the bottom right. You see this? Drunken Disorderly, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, Pandora, all the streaming sites were there.
Yeah, and you can go check us out on Reverb Nation.
Reverb Nation.
Indie to go.
Indie on the Move.
Indie on the move. Okay.
I went and checked between episodes. It's not Indie on the go. Indie
on the move. Yeah.
Gig Salad, if you'd like to book us, or of course, if you want to book us, you can contact our PR representative, Madeline Shirley. I have the online business card in the description of this video. Beneath us, to the left, right, there's a YouTube update or something I heard about. So it's somewhere around this video, left, right, front, center, underneath, above, somewhere. Wherever the description is, the link is there. Click on it. All of our shit's on there. All of our social media, the album on multiple streaming platforms, booking information.
Anything that you could think of. If you want us for your party, for your wedding, for graduations,
Anything.
hey, we're available. We're getting a little momentum. We're getting a few more places. You know, we've been here for the last 3 years, but since we've gotten with our PR and who's doing all our booking and everything, she's getting us a lot more opportunities for us out west.
Yeah.
Where she's based out of a Phoenix area, so you know.
Yeah.
And we reach any of y'all out there around the Phoenix area, you contact Madeline, and she will get you hooked up with us. We will come and rock your house if you want us to just come do a pool party or something.
That would be the first time.
hey, we're available and we're reasonable. You know, hey, we ain't hard to get along with. Hey, we just want to have a good time and entertain everybody.
And get you out of your seat, moved. I don't know about trade some body heat. That's
your significant other may not
Yeah.
appreciate that, but yeah, hey, we still want to get you out of your seat and get up there jamming and rocking with us. But yeah, Third Time's a Charm. Dom, that's Dom's song that he wrote.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he brought it to me, and I was like, wow. I was just kind of blown away just hearing the guitar lines in it, and I was like, I got to learn all that? He said, you ain't got no problem. You can do it. Come on, I'll show you. Come work.
Yeah, I got a simplified version for you to play.
Yeah. He's like, don't worry. You know, hey, I'll show you the simplified version.
Yeah, I'll take all the weird chord inversions. You just power chord through it. It'll be alright.
Yeah, and it turned out tremendously. It was an awesome
Yeah.
song. I think it's one of the best songs on her CD. Me personally, I mean, I've got a lot of songs. I've got several songs on there that I wrote, but I really think this is one of our best ones off the CD. It really's got a lot of appeal on as far as me as a musician to other musicians who listen to it, and as far as me as just an individual, and just like friends and people that I know who hear it are like, man, that's a rocking song, you know, and they're not musicians, you know, they're just,
Oh yeah.
you know, and I'm like, so, you know, it's got that appeal to any aspect, you know, whether you're a musician, you know, it's a fun song to learn. Hey, and it was a fun song to learn. or if you're just listening to it, in your car going down the road, man, that's jamming. That's really a kicking song right there.
Just be sure to watch the speed limit when you're listening to this song.
Oh yeah, because it will get you a little pumped up.
Yeah, it might also, pump up your accelerator.
Yeah, it gets you a little pumped. You get the grooving on it. You ain't paying attention, and the next thing you know, you're in a guardrail.
Silent Scream is not liable for any speeding tickets that you receive due to listening to our album.
Or any guardrails you may hit.
Yeah, we are not paying for any of that. No. You are the sole person responsible for all of that. But, damn, we're already at 36 minutes.
Well, I guess it's time to fade on out.
Yeah, we'll play the song in its entirety on the outro card that I'm going to pull up on screen in a second. Pee-wee, would you like to pour us our send-out shot?
Alrighty.
For those at home who are of legal drinking age in your country, we mildly encourage, not encourage, for you to partake. That is entirely up to you. Silent Scream is not liable for any actions done while under the influence of alcohol.
But if you're in there with us,
I'm back, you're front. I'm back, you're front. You grab mine. There you go.
I always do.
I know.
I always do.
Fucking correct
I
you.
think I'm dyslexic.
Maybe a little more than that, but yeah.
And here's to all our Silent Scream fans.
Yeah, on the fan page on Facebook, Silent Scream, Scream All About It. Go join if you are a fan of the band or if you like the podcast that we're doing. We're trying to stay busy for y'all. Make sure you guys have stuff to watch, something to do. We got a boring work day in an office. Trust me, been there, done that. Want something to watch to make your day go by, or you can take an extra long bathroom break and sit on your phone and watch an episode.
Or if you're in one of those factories where it's just monotonous, same old thing every day, put your headset on and plug in Silent Scream, Drunk and Disorderly, and it'll make your day go by a whole lot quicker.
Oh yeah.
I do it daily.
Well, we appreciate y'all watching and listening wherever y'all are watching and listening from. If you're coming from the Silent Scream fan page, Scream All About It. Hey, you guys found us. We're going to post the link on the Facebook page once this episode is uploaded. We appreciate it, and cheers. Woo.
I tried it once, I tried it twice, third time's the charm. Tonight. charm tonight. Oh, the way you move is driving me crazy. I'll make my move, don't care how long it takes me. Down to shots and let the liquor do the talking. I want you to spend all of your night with me. When you're feeling lonely, waiting on someone to call, I can take you there. Let me take you there tonight. I wanna get you out of your seat, move, trade somebody. I will take you there. Let's get out of here and turn out the light. I tried it once, I tried it twice, third time's the charm tonight. When you're feeling lonely, waiting on someone to call, I can take you there. Let me take you there tonight. I wanna get you out of your seat, move, trade somebody. I will take you there. Let's get out of here and turn out the light. I tried it once, I tried it twice, third time's the charm tonight.
Thank you for listening to Silent Scream, Scream All About It, Episode 2, which is part 1 of the Silent Scream, Scream All About It, Drunken Disorderly Files episode on the first song of the album, Third Time's the Charm. Thank you for listening. See you guys next time for the second song on the album, Bottle of Beam.